Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the top 5 characters in Anime Dimensions. But before we get into it, there's going to be two different categories, one for Celestial and one for Vicious trait. Because, not Vicious, Celestial changes, the way characters are ranked. So, yeah. So let's go and get into it. So, my number 5 is Yor. Yor is top 8 for Raid and top 3 for Dimensions. So yeah, she's pretty good. She's also not a terrible assist. She's not a very good assist, but she's not terrible. But next up for number 4, we got Ichigo Final. Ichigo Final is top 7 for Raid and top 2 for Dimensions. So yeah, he's a pretty good character. But next up, we're getting into the real juicy stuff. Number 3, I have Dio because, he's a good assist. He's very good for Raid. He's top 5 for Raid, and he's top 6 for Dimensions, which makes him more of an overall rounded character. I'd say he's still pretty close to Ichigo though. But yeah, next up for number 2, we're getting there. We're getting to the really powerful characters. Next up, we got Christmas Saber. Heavily underrated character, not gonna lie. Christmas Saber is number 4 for Raid and number 4 for Dimensions. But next up, we got our number 1, Shadow Monarch. Shadow Monarch is number 2 for Raid and number 1 for Dimensions. Now, next up, we got the Celestial trait. So Celestial trait changes things a little bit. At number 5, I have Ichigo Final. He's not really that good, especially with Celestial. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next character. So, number 4. Number 4, in my opinion, is Dio. And this is because when I was using Yor, the damage was pretty insane. I don't know if it's better than Dio's damage in Raid, but I think it is. Plus, she's better for Dimensions, so yeah. Next up, we got Yor. Yor is the number 3 character with Celestial because she's great for Dimensions, she's great for Raid, good for Boss Rush. I don't know about Time Challenge, but next up, our number 2 is Christmas Saber. Extremely close to Shadow Monarch. She does, depending on your stats, more damage on Raid. Usually she'll do a little bit less, but she can do a little bit more. And she's also like top 4 or 3 for Dimensions, so that's pretty awesome. But our number 1 is still Shadow Monarch, which is sad because I want another character to take Shadow Monarch's place, which has almost happened a few times. Yeah, but if it turns out that Dio has more damage than Yor and Raid, then I would put Yor at number 4. And I would think about replacing the number 5, which is Ichigo. I just don't know any other character that I could replace it with. There's characters that come close, but not close enough. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, where I fold clothes for 16 hours. Goodbye.